Hello, my dear viewers. Stay updated with all the latest WWE news and matches. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. The WWE Universe was turned completely upside down with breaking news that no one saw coming. Jade Cargill, the powerhouse and former AEW star, made a jaw-dropping return to WWE, and immediately, she made a statement that will be remembered for years to come. In a shocking, unexpected confrontation, Jade targeted none other than Tiffany Stratton, the reigning WWE Women's Champion. The crowd was left in a stunned silence, their minds racing with 1,000 questions. What happens next? This explosive moment, as captivating as it was unnerving, would ignite a rivalry that would take the WWE Universe by storm. The chaos began during what was supposed to be a celebratory moment for Tiffany Stratton. After a string of dominant title defenses, Tiffany was riding high, her confidence growing stronger with each passing week. The WWE Universe had fully embraced her as one of the most charismatic and gifted champions in recent history, someone who seemed unstoppable, destined to reign for a long time. But as Tiffany stood in the center of the ring, basking in the adulation of the crowd after another triumphant victory, the arena was suddenly plunged into darkness. A wave of shock washed over the crowd as the familiar entrance theme blared over the speakers, the unmistakable sound of Jade Cargill's music sending a jolt of electricity through the air. Fans were instantly on their feet, mouths agape in disbelief, as Jade's imposing silhouette slowly emerged at the top of the ramp. Her body language exuded sheer power, and the intensity burning in her eyes told the entire story. Jade Cargill was back, and she wasn't here for small talk. She had returned with one purpose in mind: to make a statement. The arena's atmosphere shifted in an instant. While some fans roared with excitement at the sight of the returning powerhouse, others stood frozen, unsure of what was about to unfold. Tiffany Stratton, who had always been a beacon of poise and self-assurance, looked visibly shaken. The cold realization that her reign as champion might be in jeopardy began to sink in as she locked eyes with Jade, the tension between the two women nearly palpable. As Jade made her way down the ramp, the atmosphere grew thick with anticipation. Each step she took was measured, purposeful. She wasn't here to make friends or offer pleasantries. This was a mission, and she was prepared to complete it. The crowd, still in shock, watched as Jade climbed into the ring with a quiet confidence. Tiffany, whose cocky attitude had previously been on full display, now stood uncertain, the once unshakable champion visibly rattled. Without a single word, Jade Cargill stepped forward, her towering presence commanding the attention of every person in the arena. The reigning champion, who had made a name for herself by standing tall against any opponent, tried to hold her ground. But the contrast between them was undeniable. Jade's sheer size, strength, and the fierce intensity she radiated made Tiffany seem almost insignificant in comparison. Tiffany's confidence, once so unwavering, began to crack as Jade's presence filled the ring. The moment felt suspended in time. And then, Jade grabbed the microphone, her voice slicing through the tension. Her first words would reverberate through the WWE Universe for years to come. "I've dominated everywhere I've been," she declared, her voice cold and steady. "Now I'm here to take what's mine." The crowd erupted in a wave of excitement, the magnitude of Jade's declaration sinking in. She wasn't here to just compete. She was here to conquer. With a swift drop of the microphone, she stepped closer to Tiffany, her every movement filled with intent. Before anyone could react, Jade unleashed a devastating attack. With a swift motion, she leveled Tiffany Stratton with her signature move, leaving the champion crumpled on the mat. The impact was thunderous, sending shockwaves through the arena. Tiffany, who had once been untouchable, was now lying in the center of the ring, defeated and helpless. Jade stood tall over her, holding the WWE Women's Championship high above her head as the crowd went wild, completely stunned by what they had just witnessed. It was a defining moment that left fans in awe and set the stage for what would no doubt be one of the most intense rivalries in WWE history. But Jade's return wasn't just about targeting Tiffany Stratton. It was a statement to the entire WWE roster. By going after the top champion in the division, Jade made it clear that she wasn't here to play games. She was here to dominate, to conquer, and to establish herself as the new face of women's wrestling in WWE. The way she dismantled Tiffany with ease was a chilling message. The era of Jade Cargill had officially begun. While Tiffany Stratton is known for her resilience and determination, this attack left her at a crossroads. Fans who have followed Tiffany's journey know she's not one to back down from a fight. Despite the blindsiding attack, the question now becomes, can Tiffany rise to the occasion and defend her title? Or will Jade's overwhelming power and presence prove to be too much for the champion to overcome? The WWE Universe buzzed with speculation, eager to know what would come next. Would Tiffany seek revenge? Or would Jade continue her relentless path toward the championship and solidify her place at the top of the division? One thing is for sure, this rivalry was only getting started, and it was already shaping up to be one of the most electrifying storylines of the year. The fallout from Jade's shocking return and her brutal attack on Tiffany Stratton would send ripples throughout the WWE Universe, and fans couldn't wait to see how the drama would unfold. But beyond the thrilling spectacle of their rivalry, it's important to reflect on the broader significance of this moment in WWE history. Jade Cargill's return marks the beginning of a new chapter in the company's evolution, one that promises to be filled with intense rivalries, unforgettable matches, and jaw-dropping moments that will keep fans on the edge of their seats for years to come. As we process the shocking events surrounding Jade's return and her assault on Tiffany Stratton, it's clear that the WWE Universe is on the precipice of something monumental. The year 2025 looms large, filled with fresh starts and new opportunities. The roster, brimming with talent, passion, and ambition, is primed for a year of action that promises to leave an indelible mark on WWE history. The superstars, from the rising stars like Tiffany Stratton to the returning powerhouses like Jade Cargill, are ready to write the next chapter of WWE's legacy, one that will captivate audiences around the globe. As we bid farewell to 2024 and look forward to 2025, it's clear that this year will be filled with extraordinary moments as the WWE Universe prepares for a new era of excitement, drama, and, most importantly, action. But the story truly began on that fateful night, when everything came crashing down in the most unexpected way. Tiffany Stratton, who had been on an unstoppable streak as WWE Universe Champion, was in the ring celebrating yet another successful title defense. She had solidified herself as one of the most dominant figures in the women's division, her swagger and confidence fully on display as she reveled in the adoration of the WWE Universe. But what she didn't know was that her celebration would be short-lived. As Tiffany posed in the center of the ring, back turned to the entrance ramp, the lights flickered. A subtle signal that something monumental was about to happen. The crowd fell silent, an eerie tension filling the air. And then, it happened. The unmistakable sound of Jade Cargill's entrance theme blared through the speakers, and the arena erupted into chaos. Fans were on their feet, their energy electric as Jade made her way down the ramp, her determined expression sending chills down their spines. Jade's arrival was nothing short of a spectacle. Dressed in her iconic black and gold gear, with her steely eyes locked on Tiffany, she exuded a combination of strength, confidence, and absolute power. There was no question about it. She wasn't here for small talk, and she certainly wasn't here to simply greet her fans. No, Jade had come for one reason: to dismantle Tiffany Stratton, the self-proclaimed WWE Universe Champion, and claim her place at the top. As Jade strode toward the ring, Tiffany seemed unfazed at first. Perhaps she underestimated her challenger. The champion tossed her hair over her shoulder, laughing it off and rolling her eyes. She had faced fierce opponents before, and she wasn't going to let Jade, someone she had never seen in a WWE ring, intimidate her. But that misplaced confidence would soon fade. The moment Jade stepped into the ring, all sense of security evaporated. With a burst of speed and power, Jade charged at Tiffany, knocking her off her feet with a brutal clothesline. The crowd exploded in shock as Tiffany, who had been so cocky moments before, found herself on the defensive, struggling to recover from the vicious attack. Jade was not here to make a statement. She was here to take the title from Tiffany, and the full force of her power was about to be felt. For a brief moment, Tiffany appeared to be ready to mount a counterattack. But Jade, with a speed and aggression that took everyone by surprise, lifted Tiffany effortlessly off the mat and slammed her down with a bone-rattling powerbomb. The crowd roared in disbelief, watching as the champion was laid out before them. This wasn't just a confrontation. It was an overwhelming display of dominance. As the WWE Universe tried to catch their breath, they knew one thing for certain. This was only the beginning of a battle that would have everyone talking for years. Would Tiffany be able to rise again? Or would Jade Cargill continue her destructive path and claim the WWE Women's Championship as her own? Stay tuned, as the next chapter in this thrilling saga is sure to be one you won't want to miss.